hate, blame, and victimhood.
Yes.
When I listen to Obama, that's all he's about.
Absolutely. As I write about in my book, The Antidote, Obama has the same mentality that the radical Black Lives Matter, the Black Student Unions and Union and other have. And that is, when he was a child, even though he had a white mother, she taught him that America was a racist society against black people. His grandmother had a negative effect, encounter with a black man, and that affected her in a negative way, and she talked about how bad things were. So Obama thought his grandmother hated white America as well. His father gave a speech to his 8th grade class, and he talked about racism in America and in in Africa. And so Obama grew up hating white Americans. And the fact that he grew up away from his father, he has an emptiness, a void within him, because the worst thing that can happen to a child, no matter the color, is to be turned away from their fathers. So Obama has a lot of anger, and that's why he can relate to Black Lives Matter and others. Well, Steve, I know for a fact, and right now I'm the only one who is saying this, that racism is an illusion. It doesn't even exist. And that's why over the last 40 years or so,
You can fling that away.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
That's why over the last 40 years or so, we have not been able to end this idea of racism because it doesn't exist. The problem with black Americans is that not all, but most are being raised without fathers, and so they're angry about that, and then their mothers have turned them away from their fathers. They're mad about that. And rather than dealing with that anger, people like Obama and others, they tell black people, well, it's not your home life, it's racism. And they are using them in order to redistribute power and wealth. And that's why Barack Obama is promoting this insanity that's happened around the universities, because he want to replace the white man, take the power away from him, and put in some black person that agrees with him. And that's why he's pushing it.